There's so many different challenges, but the big one that comes out constantly is the people. Cultural change, people's willingness to adopt change, people's willingness to see that this could be a better thing for them in the future. But it's not just the people on the projects, the people who own the organisations, also the customers, the stakeholders. Again, all about the people. First thing, they need to recognise themselves that they've already got problems or they've got pain points. They really want to improve, and in some way they've got to then identify what it is they want to improve. No organisation has a painless project. Every project has those pain points, so find those and then discover for them how you can improve. And what we're offering with the agile stuff is to give them the opportunity to make that improvement. We may not even tell them it's agile to start with. We can tell them that, look, this is how you resolve those issues. This is how you get these problems removed. And with that kind of conversation, you can slowly introduce the fact that, well, agile might be the right thing for them. Well, the first thing is make sure they're a team. If they're not a team, they won't succeed. So they have to recognise everybody's got their own strengths, everybody's got their own weaknesses. If they can work that out between them all, then they'll know how they can help each other. If they're not willing to help each other, they've got very little chance of success. So we've got to make them all realise what their roles can be, what they can do to make sure that they work successfully together as a team, and then they'll find that working together is going to be a far more rewarding experience. Well, first of all, are they getting results quickly? So our projects typically getting results out, short time to value. That's very rare unless you get some kind of iterative agile approach. So as soon as you can start to get early delivery value back to the customer, then that's a real obvious indicator that the customer is getting happiness from what's going on. One clear indicator that happens very quickly in teams, if the customer's involved in the team, they get to see results. And then maybe when they start to see those results and they want to share those back to the rest of their organisation, then you know that you're giving them real value. Well, tooling is important. Obviously, process comes first, the people change, the culture, teaming, etc. But often when things get large, they get complex, they get distributed, tooling becomes essential. Typically around communication, collaboration, getting people still working together across those complexities. But then as you start to use technology as well, tools are essential. So we mainly focus on getting tools that are going to help people collaborate. Okay? So you've got a large team involved in a big project, you need to be able to keep lines of communication open. It's not just within that small agile team of 7 plus or minus 2 people. That's also when you get up to maybe 100 people engaged in the same endeavour. Now, you can't have everybody physically talking to everybody else, so you need to be able to get the communication through the tooling. The tooling gives everybody exposure to what's really going on, and that allows everybody to understand the big picture and the fact that everybody is making, as a group, real progress. Well, we stay small. We make sure we have the best people. The founders between myself, Mark Lyons, Joshua Barnes, we don't want to become a big consultancy and basically dilute down our expertise. We really want to make sure that we bring the best possible. We're all at these kind of conferences all the time. People really like to hear what we have to say, and we think we offer the best that's out there.